And joining us here on the Rich Eisen Show is a guy who is at the focus of so many conversations around the running back position, to say the least. He is current free agent Dalvin Cook here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Dalvin?
What's up, Rich?
How does it feel to be called a free agent? How does that hit you?
It's different. It's different, man. It's different, man. I don't know, man. The feeling, I don't know. I can't explain it, man. It's just different, man. Just sitting at this position and just great spot. I don't know.
When did it begin to hit you that you and the Vikings were kind of done, Dalvin? When did that hit you?
I kind of knew it was coming during the season, to be honest. And it was gonna have to, like, the relationship of, the run and the pass wasn't there all year. So it was like, I want to go somewhere to get the ball, and I think, they want to get the ball out wide. So it was kind of something that was well needed for both of us, and I kind of knew it was coming during the season.
So you're saying the new regime that was brought in last year with the way that they were running their system was suddenly dawned on you middle of the season, not featuring you, built for you, that sort of thing? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it wasn't. I love those guys. Like, as far as like KO and Quasi and all them people, like, they're great human beings. Like, but as far as what they trying to do, like, I want to be like in a different system and do what I want to do.
Okay, so what system is that, Dalvin? Are you making decisions now, or what? Like, where are you on everything?
Kind of taking my time right now. The market is the market right now for all the guys, and I don't want to rush into a situation and it don't be right. So I'm kind of taking my time and kind of just dotting the T's and just doing everything I need to do just to put myself in a great position to go be able to win and get the football and help somebody win. And it's not really just about me getting the football. It's about, me being put in the position to help a team win each and every game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so is the fact that you haven't found that team yet anything to do with money? Or is that what it is? Like, what do you owe that you haven't, that you're still on the Monday of training camps opening across the league, still a free agent right now, Dalvin?
I just think it all comes back to, like, as far as, how they look at the running back position. And like I said, I just don't want to rush into a situation and just and jump on an offer and, it don't value the running back position. I think the move I'm making is for all the backs around the league and for the upcoming future.
Were you on that Zoom this weekend, Dalvin Cook, that was made known with all the running backs? Were you on that one?
Yeah, it was. We kind of came up with that like last week when we started that group chat.
Mm-hmm. Like
Derrick Henry started a group chat last week, and it's kind of sad where how people think about the position, and we one of the positions that get beat in the ground, and nobody values that. So I feel the frustration of every running back around the league. So like that Zoom call and us voicing our opinions in that group chat is kind of needed right now.
So what can you share with me? What do you want to share with me about what was discussed in that Zoom?
It's just basically, man, like, the internet, like, the internet don't bother me at all. But when you see certain things on the internet of how people just really think about the running back position, I think that's what bothers the guys. And, when you think about the average salary, they comparing us to a punter and a kicker. Like, I don't know how that even came about, like how we get compared to our salary get compared to a punter and a kicker where we doing everything on the field that we need to do, to help our team win. But it's just like, the guys around the league that's getting 30 carries a game, that's taking close to 400 carries a year. You got to show those guys the love and respect. And I think Saquon is sitting at the top of the list, and Josh Jacobs.
How many were on the Zoom, Dalvin?
All the top guys around the league, like all of them.
What was
all of them?
Did you? I don't know if you were able to take a peek at the bottom of the screen on the Zoom and how many people were on there. What was that number up to? Did you see that?
It was probably about 15 people.
Huh. But what are the solutions? What were the solutions out there to?
That's what we're trying to get to right now, and I don't think we came up to that equation yet. I don't think we trying to figure out where we can go without hurting anybody's pockets. We trying to get to a point where, like, we don't want to. We obviously want to play football and we want to help somebody win, but we don't want to. Everybody got their family to take care of and real things to do in real life. And I know we don't want to take from nobody's pocket, like as far as like not being out there on the field, but like we got to come up with something. I think that's what the guys still trying to come up with because we active every day in that chat every day.
Well, I just don't know what your options could be, Dalvin, in the fact that you're part of a union. You are one position on a field. Do you feel like have you spoken? Has anyone on that Zoom spoken to the union about what your pushback could be in a collectively bargained world, Dalvin? Is that like what has that been broached by you guys?
As far as us talking to the union like that, Austin Eckler and Derek Henry and all of that, they've been pretty out there, like as far as voicing their opinion of how they feeling and some options what we're coming up with. But we still trying to come up with this thing and get this thing rolling so we could figure out something for people to look at the position a little different. My little brother is in the NFL. He's only 23 years old, so it's like we're trying to get this thing going for the near future. Like we got backs that's in the league that's only 24, 23 years old that deserve a better future than what they're trying to give to us right now.
Is it true that it was brought up on the call to potentially exaggerate an injury to make a point, to withhold a service that way?
I didn't hear that part, and maybe it was. I didn't hear that part, but
okay.
Maybe it was. But I didn't hear that come up.
Okay, because again, I know things are getting. You're a little exasperated as a group. I mean, I've spoken to every one of you on this show, and from Miles Sanders to Eckler to McCaffrey, you obviously we haven't had Saquon on yet. We're eager to get him on here. I don't know what the answer is going to be, but you are in an interesting position here to potentially hold a line. I mean, is that a conversation you are having with your agent that it's got to be more than what any other free agent back was making, something close to what you were going to make in Minnesota? Is there something you can speak to about that, Dalvin?
Yeah, me and my agent, we active every day. Me and Zach, our relationship is real close, and he know, obviously, money don't outvalue what I'm trying to get accomplished in my career, which is trying to win a ring. But I know who Dalvin Cook really is, and I know what I can bring to a team. So I'm not gonna be devalued as far as going out there and playing for, less of what I think of myself, and that's a conversation me and him having every day, trying to get this thing, get this thing going.
Dalvin Cook here, a few minutes left with the free agent running back on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's just dive in a little bit more to your current tour in a way. And certainly, the fact that you are unsigned right now, landscape's changed. I don't know if you've heard, but Nyheim Hines apparently got hurt over the weekend, unfortunately, and it does appear to be out for the year. He's on your brother's team. Is that a possibility for you, Dalvin, now?
That'd be exciting. That'd be exciting for me and my family. It would. The whole thing about, when they bought the whole thing up for me and my brother playing together, it was just about me not being in his way. I want my brother to go tear the league up, which he is, because he's prepared for it. And I don't want to be the one being in his way of stopping him from doing it. So, that was the whole thing. But, they down the back, so it's not out the picture for me to go play there with him.
Okay. And a lot of folks are targeting the AFC East for you. Virtually every team in the AFC East. Is that what you're targeting as well, Dalvin?
I think so. I think that's really a high percentage for my landing spot. Though I think those teams have showed a lot of interest in coming to pick me up and having me joining the team. So I think that's a real high interest for me.
Okay, and so. Where are you on this? Give me a date by which you think you're gonna sign, Dalvin. What do you have for me on that?
I don't know. I've been having this conversation with Zach every day, and it's just been what's the best situation? Should I sign now? We really don't know the best option, but I feel like when the best option come on the table, I'm gonna take it as soon as it come on the table.
So, is there any truth to the report that Miami had something on the table for you, and you just you didn't bite at it, Dalvin?
I didn't know. No, that wasn't.
Okay.
That wasn't true.
All right. So there has been nothing on the table for you.
It's ongoing. It's ongoing with my agents and everybody. They going through their whole negotiation thing, doing their thing. And yeah, I'm letting them take care of that.
Okay, and has anything off the field been brought up to you, Dalvin, as preventing you from getting a job, do you think?
Nope. No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
So that hasn't been brought up to you by teams or any potential issues that you are having in the legal system in the state of Minnesota that might be brought up to you? That hasn't been an issue. Okay.
No, sir.
All right. So you think you're going to be signed by what? Preseason, game 1, 2, 3? I mean, put it out on the table for me, Dalvin Cook.
You're gonna see Dalvin Cook this year balling with somebody, and I'm gonna be helping somebody win. We're gonna win a lot of games. That's what I'm bringing, and that's what I'm gonna be doing this shit. Like as far as the timetable, Rich, you my guy, and I don't want to tell you a false information.
Okay.
So like, I'm gonna be out there this year. I'm gonna be on somebody's team, and we're gonna win a lot of games, and we're gonna go do what we need to do.
Dalvin, I appreciate the time right here on the show. You've seen me run a 40. Does that mean? No, honestly, does that get me a link to the next running back Zoom so I could sit in on it as well?
Yeah, man, that should, right? And one thing about we well, as far as like our relationship, man, I trust you with what you did in the Zoom. So yeah, why not?
Okay, I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to get on the text chain. So basically, one last thing. So you look down at your phone. Like, what else is? Was this text chain created by Derrick Henry just for this Zoom, or it exists otherwise throughout the year?
No, it was basically like I think we all sensed the frustration and the buildup of us just want to speak our mind freely. And I think that chat right there, lets us speak freely and kind of come up with options. We kind of just dive in and just kind of say how we feel. We're trying to come up with a solution for something, for the position for the near future. Because I think it's more about the near future. It's trying to get this thing done.
Okay. All right. I just was wondering if it was just a text chain of top running backs in the NFL that just exists talking about, TV, movies, just what's going on.
We came up with the Zoom call. Came up with like just like last minute thing, but we was in the group chat active for like a couple of days, like just talking and just trying to see how everybody thought about the situation. And everybody feel the same way, obviously. So it's like we got to come up with something to get this thing done. Okay,
let's be honest here now, Dalvin. Did you have every single one of those running backs in your phone already, or were you just getting texts from running backs you didn't know, like who new number, who dis? Were they already on your phone?
It was new. It was new. Like I didn't have those guys, and it was good, man. Just like reaching out to your peers and just having those guys voice their opinions and just see how they felt. Cause
did somebody?
It was new.
Did somebody name the text chain group? Is there a name for it?
It's RBs. It's RBs. It's called RBs.
It's called RBs. Okay.
Yeah.
Rich, I'm wondering, anyone have a green bubble on the text chat?
Yeah.
Any Androids?
Yeah. Anybody screw it up by not having an iPhone?
Nah.
Would you have kicked that person off the chat? Would you kicked him off the text chat?
Hey, we would have had to. I would have called.
Very good. Okay. I think I've asked all the questions I need to on that front. Dalvin, thanks for the time. Keep us up to speed if you don't mind.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Right back at you. It's Dalvin Cook, everybody, right here on The Rich Eisen Show. Catch The Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.